When Joseph Smith talked about translating the Book of Mormon, he pointed to divine help.
It is true Joseph Smith can't construct this book, but nobody can. Nobody can. I challenge anybody to try and come up with such a text. There's evidence that Mark Hoffman was trying to prepare the 116 pages, the lost 116 pages that he had found part of them. And he sent a few sentences to Ashworth and says, this is what's on this document. And one of the sentences was sort of cribbed off of the small place, but the other 7 he just made up. And they were so bad. They were so un-Book of Mormonish. And you look at them and you say, well, let's have a look, see how these match. They don't match at all. They're awful. And so later Hoffman came back to Ashworth and says, oh, I discovered that these were a forgery. You sure did. But what he really discovered is he couldn't do it. He could not create pages of the 116 pages. And there's a guy out here, the prophet Nemelka, who's restored the 116 pages and the sealed portion. I'm sorry to mention it, but I think people ought to go look at his rubbish. I'll call it rubbish because he can't do it either. And he's got modern phrases and language and stuff that just couldn't be in the 116 pages. You know, they cannot do it, no matter how talented they might be. And Joseph Smith couldn't have done it either, in my opinion. But people, right in the beginning, you know, well, it had to be that Spalding guy from Pittsburgh, or Sidney Rigdon was sneaking in, and Oliver Cowdery, the smarter one, was doing this, and so forth. And that won't work either. I don't care who you put together, they can't do it.